time is coming soon. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Then we'll see more scamming too. Fa la 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 la, la 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 la. I haven't thought of any words after that, but the first thing I'm going to discuss, because people are filling their tanks more often to do holiday shopping at this time of year. It happens all year, but there's going to be an uptick in activity of that. Where you put your debit or credit card in to pay for your gas, to prepay for your gas, many thieves have a little card skimmer inserted, and it takes a picture and then they make a new card. Every time the technology changes to avoid that, you have a special chip on your card, yada yada. They come up with something newer to beat that system. The thieves are then able to print out and make new cards exactly like the one you have. The person whose card was skimmed does not know that a duplicate of their card was made until they start seeing money missing from their bank account or extra charges on their credit card statement. And it was done to me once with my debit card. All of a sudden, I had all this money missing, and I don't usually go to this certain town, but I had to visit somebody in the hospital, and I'd gotten gas on the way there. And sure enough, that's where it was skimmed, because there was a Walmart right nearby. And I see there were charges made at that exact Walmart. They were able to get a security video of the two people that were doing it. It was dark out, evening, and they were both wearing baseball caps and hoodies. So they're covering themselves up. I was able to get my money back, thank God. I did get pictures emailed to me from the police and a little note on there, I guess, to another officer saying, these are the same people that were doing it back in April. So they were already on to these folks. Thank God the bank did refund my money, but not everybody is that lucky, unfortunately. Make sure that any charity that you donate to is a legitimate charity, especially when they're standing in front of a store when you're shopping and they grab you on the way in. One legitimate way that you can donate food for families who are needy, especially during the holidays, is many supermarkets and grocery stores have, at least in the States they do, they probably do in a lot of other countries too, or they have a little can collecting. If it's through a store that you know and trust, it's probably legit. But around, holidays that focus around big meals, which many of them do, they will have some bags pre-made up and say, would you like to donate a bag to a family in need in the area? And for that, yes, you give $5 or $10 or something. And, at least you did something good and it was legitimate. But when somebody actually walks up to you and says that they're starving or they're hungry, say, let me buy you something to eat. If they accept food directly, then you'll know that they really did want the food instead of just asking for the money. Also, some of the community pages like Nextdoor we have in the United States, you may have similar kind of charities in other countries. And even out in the open where they have sometimes where somebody will just say, everybody come on over, and they have trays of food for anybody to just come and get it, which I think is a really nice thing. But yes, they will say there are some families in our neighborhood, and the person who is in charge of whatever website you're on or whatever social site, sometimes they do it through Facebook, sometimes they'll do it through Nextdoor, like I said, in the States. And, whatever charity that you're used to, they will say that so-and-so needs food for whatever. And if you know that the person organizing it is a trusted person, then yes, give to them. Just make sure it's really them and not an imposter. The same goes for emails and phone calls. For emails, like I've said in past videos, a scammer can make an email look like it's from a real company that you do business with. Even if they make the font and the writing and everything look exactly, even if you hold your cursor over it and it really says their name, just to be safe, close out the email. Never click in a link from an email. Close the email out, open a new window on your computer or your phone, go to the site directly and do it there. That way, because a lot of these scammers also have a lookalike website. Don't do it. If they say call a certain number, don't do it. Call the number that you know is the official one. Same goes for phone calls. I am not going to give out my debit card number to somebody who calls me on the phone. No way. It's not safe. If you want to give to them, don't take their number. Say, no, I'm going to check you out and, call the official number of the company that you're with. Sometimes they'll hang up and they're a scammer. But they will take advantage of people's giving hearts, especially at holiday time, and prey on your vulnerability to help others. And it's sad because it's not going to who really deserves and needs it. I hope these tips helped some of you. Even if it helps one person, it is worth it. Because, you want to help, but you want to help real people that are deserving of it, not people who are scamming. Same thing, by the way, if you get an email that there's a special sale at a store, don't go there. Go directly to the store's website. There are so many scams that really ramp up at this time of year. So please be careful. See you next time. Love you. Bye-bye.